Alright guys, got another little review, and this gun's been around and everybody's seen it, but this is a Sig P365 with the thumb safety on it. Just a real quick disclaimer, this isn't my gun, this is actually my friend Laura's gun. Um, she purchased this as her first firearm, and she lent it to me so I could kind of do a review on it, and so thanks Laura. Just real quick, administratively, I had to reach around the camera, but as you guys can see, it's unloaded. The mags are unloaded, and everything is safe, with the exception of my carry gun. But we're just going to use that for size comparisons. That is loaded and ready to go. So here's the Sig P365. I believe the barrel is about 3 inches long. Just kind of give you a quick walk around it. It's got front and rear serrations. Nice little undercut here. The sights are the X-ray sights, and you can't really see it here, but the front sight is actually kind of green, and it really pops whenever you're shooting this gun. So real quick size comparison, we'll just grab the 43X. So here's kind of the upside down look of it. If we lay them on top of each other, it's definitely a smaller gun, which makes it easier to hide, but that can also have a little bit of a downside to it as far as getting a good purchase on it whenever you go in there. So you really want to have a good holster for it. I'd recommend like a T-Rex arm sidecar or something like that. The trigger pull on it, let's see if I can reach around the camera just real quick. All right, so I think it's about 5.5 pounds. So you get on the wall right there, and then there's some more take up, a little bit of squish, and then you get that break, the reset right there, and you're back on the wall. To me, it feels, it's a nice, light, smooth trigger, and this is actually a really good shooting gun. Just to get this out of the way right now, I'd recommend this gun over the Springfield Hellcat every day of the week. I know these guns had problems with striker drag in the beginning, but Sig's worked all that out. If you did purchase one with the safety on it, it's you actually have to, it's clicky and positive for the shooting portion of this video. I just left it off the whole time, but it does have a safety on there if you want to use it, and you have to be deliberate whenever you want to cut it on and off. The texturing here on the grip is really nice. It keeps your hand planted. The cutouts they've got right here are really good. It's got a nice high, you can get a nice high grip on it, on the back strap, which is nice. Let's see what else we got here. Whenever you do reloads with this gun, my hands are small to medium. Sometimes whenever I go to push the mag release, the mag would kick out and actually get caught on my hand a little bit. So it's not like a fast reloading gun. This is the flush fit 10-round mag. If you want to put in the one with the extension, there's the one with the extension, gets a little bit more. My hands aren't super big, so I can get my hands on it pretty easy anyway. And then as a backup mag, something you have somewhere else, you got the 15-rounder, and it comes with the texturing already on it. So all in all, you guys can find information about this gun pretty much anywhere, so I don't have to bore you with any of that. I'll show you a little bit of shooting. There's not a whole lot of shooting, but ammo prices, finding ammo and then the prices of it kind of put a dampener on a lot of my shooting. So that's why I haven't seen much, and the quality of my shooting is not as good as it used to be. But it's fine. I think maybe we'll get over that little bit of hump. But yeah, this is a good gun. The only malfunction we had with it, I had one malfunction running Tula steel through it. Sig doesn't recommend you run steel through any of their guns anyways. So, and that's been with all the Sigs I've ever owned. They don't really particularly care for steel. So if that's a downside for you, maybe that would probably be one of the only reasons not to grab this gun. But either this or like a Glock 43X, they're great carry options. And yeah, I kind of like this thing. I kind of want one for myself. I'd probably go with a model that doesn't have the safety lever on it. But trigger pull wise, everything's good. And I did say I would do this on camera, so I'll go ahead and do it right now. Just a real quick breakdown. All you're gonna do is lock your slide to the rear. You'll rotate the gun that way, pull down your little lever. And with this gun, you don't have to pull the trigger. to get it to come apart. And then you got your guide rod barrel, all that in there. We can take a look in here. This gun's still a little bit dirty because I did shoot it and I haven't quite cleaned it yet. But it's very striker fire-esque. Then we got in here, it's got a nice little steel insert or module. Alright, now let's see if I can put this thing back together, reaching around behind the camera. Alright, click that back down. And then a real quick function check. Good. Yeah, and we're good. So that's just a real nitty gritty. We don't need to do anything crazy because this gun's been around a while. I just haven't never had my hands on one until Laura grabbed one and let me shoot it, and I think they're actually really cool. I might go the route of the XL if I was to get one, but we'll see. We'll just see kind of what happens with ammo prices. So if you got any questions or anything, just drop them down at the bottom. And I think you can still find these things right now for about $500. So anyway, y'all enjoy the shooting. Feel free to ask any questions. Thanks.
Misspells, knocks me loose. It didn't hurt, flash, blood, squirt, stuff, shooting me on a tree. After I count down 3 rounds, I'll be in company.